Hello everybody. So we just learned how to start our crochet project, and now here's an example of what it'll look like when it's finished, when you do yours and it's finished. Now this is 26 stitches across, and I knitted crocheted, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows. And that gave us this nice square shape that we like. We have a little mini square because I'm going to show you how to put this border on. Now, whenever you finish your crocheting project, the edges, especially the two side edges, are going to look, you know, uneven, and that's okay because we're going to put a border on it. Now, to do the border, we're going to do what's called a half double crochet. So what we've been doing up until now is a double crochet. The border, we're going to do a half double crochet. It's a slightly shorter stitch, and it's just going to look nice as a border, especially on these top and bottom edges where another double crochet for a border would just look like more of the washcloth, making it look a little rectangular. So in order to do this, we're going to chain 2, then we're going to wrap our yarn around. We're going to go into this corner here, right there. And to do a half double crochet, you start it just like a regular crochet, where you wrap the yarn around, go into your stitch, wrap the yarn around and pull it through. Instead of wrapping it around again and pulling through like we do with a double crochet, this is a half double crochet, so we're just going to take this top loop that's here and we're going to put it through the other two. 1, 2, through the other 2 loops, and that's a half double crochet. Now we're going to do that 3 times into the same stitch here. So it starts just like a regular crochet, and then we're going to put it through the other 2 loops, and that makes it a half double crochet. Do that one more time, and that's going to create our corner. 1, 2, oops, but that's okay, because we can just do it over. And that's going to allow the crocheting to work itself around the corner so that it doesn't look weird and stretched. You know, it'll look like a corner. Now when you're doing a border, the 2 side edges are going to be the most difficult because there's no real regular place to, there's no real regular looking stitch to put your border into. So you're just going to pick whatever looks good and call that a stitch. That's what I do. It's never hurt anybody. Half double crochet and get it through all 3 of those loops, around, into the stitch, pull the thread through all 3 of the loops. Sometimes you have to do them one at a time. That's alright. Wrap the yarn around, go through the loop, get through all 3 of them, wrap the yarn around, go through a loop, go through the second loop and the third loop, all 3 of them, without wrapping the yarn more. So there we go. And we have reached this corner. So what we're going to do with the corner is we're going to put 3 of these stitches into 1 stitch here. So 3 stitches are going to go into this hole right here. Oops. Our tail's getting in the way here. There we go. 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops, and do that one more time. Through 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to move on and do the next edge. You'll notice that the top and bottom edges are going to be a lot easier to decide where to put your stitches than the sides. There we go. Anyway, you're going to do that the whole way around, and it's going to create a nice border all the way around your work. That'll look like this. It'll look very nice, I promise.